fanfare of introductions to an NFL. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
Go, go, go.
Well run. This is Melvin Gordon. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
On the throwaway. It's third down. And 9 yards to go.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. His man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Looking left side.
Okay, this game's so
That's
stupid.
Lamb. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles Harris in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Mike, 55. Right there, you will. 55. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Big dance, big dance. Go, go. Switch, switch, switch.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And pressure gets to him again. Charles Harris racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Go, go. 56, the muck, boys. 56. Check, 56.
From the gun, it's Rosen. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
49. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. Let's go, let's go. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
On third down, Rosen. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take it. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. This pass finds its way to Williams, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Mahomes now on first down. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. So now first and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Now Gordon on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
First down, Chargers.
So following the run by Gordon, here's first and 10. We're scoreless after one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. On first down, Gordon looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Charles Harris, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Attack! Watching you find. You better be afraid of me. Yellow. Be afraid of
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. 80. Smooth.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stormed up. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went for it out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. What a season he continues to have defensively. Now a dozen interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year, that's better than most careers, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you might be asking for a bump in pay, too.
No doubt about it. Running right in there and talking to the team.
After the interception, here's Rosen. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
On the rep, let's go right here. 56, Mike, 56. 56.
Snapping up, he's going to keep it. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check 50. Check 50.
Mine's 56. Mine's 56.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And this one is right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Charger drive about to get going. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
61. Matchbox. Right. Yellow.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles Harris in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
They run it with Garage. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Protein spill.
Back. Check. Fresno. Check, nickel. Check.
They'll run with Garage. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. The kick by Tavecchio is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Again, it's Balaj. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, Delta.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. We don't want this. Mike's 56. Hey, quarter. Silver. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
At the 49-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. And caught by Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. This one complete to Scott Miller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 36.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll stay on the ground. Barrage again. And not much. Maybe a yard.
It's like nobody's even blocking anybody.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Hey, Orbit.
And now it's Rosen looking. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talked often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. It's Williams on the catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Able able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check out.
Bravo.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Hug.
There you go.
Oh, come on. Fucking block him, Blige. Oh my god, it's so annoying.
Yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Dude. I even ID'd him with
So
the
he'll
mic.
get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
49 to Mike. Wild Bill. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Hey, watch the ball.
49.
Alert.
49. Watch the run.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Yeah, brick wall of X Factor.
No
X
move to
Factor.
get the offense
Superstar.
off the field. They'll
Stupid.
stay put on 4th
Bro,
and
stupid,
1.
man.
49.
Hey, high 7.
Check pass. Mike's 49.
I bet you he gets a block check right here.
Check.
Do I want to give him 3 points? Fuck it.
They'll try and run.
See, I knew he'd get a fucking block
He's
check.
not gonna get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense will take over
So
right
dumb.
at midfield. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. This is Gordon. And he
Just
is
play cover
met
4 and
quickly in the
get everybody to the
backfield.
block.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
You gotta be kidding me.
He's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Check 44. Watch the shit.
43.
Check. Crunch.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete. Henry to the ground.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Okay.
Scott Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And
Doesn't make that throw without a 99 overall quarterback.
Successful.
Stupid.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now Balaj. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switches. Alert.
On third down, Rosen. And that is incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on fourth down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Took way too long for him to run that route.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on fourth down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Check 99. You, man, you got Ocean Man right there. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. I'm coming. Watch twitch.
Hey, alert.
They're going on fourth down. Rosen. And no, it's in.
Why wouldn't I drop that? Game's so fucking dumb.
Little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Can't catch a break ever.
Tackle. Jim.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And this one complete to Virgil
That's so
Green.
fake. Whatever.
He's
You
gonna get
can
this
fucking have this game.
inside the 30.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That's not even good. He's just got fucking 4 X factors on both sides of the ball.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
A 46-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
56 the Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Check back, check back. Mike 56, Mike 56. Under. Situation, let's go.
One final shot here for Rosen. And a big loss here as he's taken down.